Okay everyone, so in this next video, let's go and add some more content in our Kali Linux terminal fundamentals walkthrough or tutorial on how to use the terminal. And I would want to add some of the additional contents here about the commands, Linux commands that we can execute inside of the terminal, and I would want to add some images. I have already created some images using the free application in Windows 10. This is the snipping tool. And this is very useful if you're doing some note taking like the one that I'm doing here, and I would want to go and print screen the things that I'm doing. Let's say, for example, I would want to screenshot my taskings, guys. So the snipping tool is also useful for note taking and even for creating your blogs. This will be very useful. So I just wanted to introduce the snipping tool here. Later on, we'll be using this for some additional images that we will be making. Okay, now let's go and proceed to our article here. Now let's go and first do the ls command. Now let's go and make this bold. Let me just go to my article here. Control C and paste in our page here. Let me just make this. Let me just also put an S here. Now let us go learn some of the commands that you can use to go and navigate around your system using the command line. Now let's go and add an image block. Let's go here. Where is that image? And upload. Let's go add our first command here. Now we can see that the image has been uploaded. Let's go and add some more content here. Let me just Control C or copy. Then go back to our page here and paste. Now let's go and add another block. Upload. Here we want to go and show the display if we are using the command prompt compared to the Linux terminal here. Now let's just go first update this and try to preview how this will look in our browser. Okay, let's go and preview. Let's see how this looks now. And there we go. We now have the images in our blog here. If you want to add some space, you can go and use the spacer block. And that's actually the goal that we have here right now, guys. We will not be able to tackle all of the blocks here, but if you try to hover on top of the blocks that we have here, you would see that it has a description, and at least you'll have an idea with regards to what might be the block that you might need for a specific purpose in your future projects. So let's go and add a spacer here. You would see here that it added a block that doesn't have any content. It's just mainly used for adding some spaces, white spaces in our pages. Let me just go bring that down here. Our goal here right now is really to familiarize you with the interface of WordPress.com and just to give you ideas on how you can go and do some things in editing your future projects or websites that you will be building using this platform. Now let's go and add some more content. Let me just copy this. This will be a good exercise for you to practice adding some content, adding some images, and getting you more familiarized with the interface of WordPress.com here. Now let's go and try to preview how this looks now. after updating it. And there we go. We have some space after the image of the first command that we have here, the ls command, and then the dir command. We can also add some space here just for aesthetic purposes. We can go and add another block here, similar block, which is the spacer, and then update. Now let's check how that will look. There we go. We now have a bit of space, white space here. So at least it will not be too congested. This is the ls command, the dir command. Now let's go add some more commands here. Let's add this image. So that will be here. Let's go and add a new block. Image, upload, the dir command. Let's have the man command. Copy. Add a spacer. Then add a paragraph here. Then add another image. Or let's just man command. Let's go also add this, copy. Paste. Let's add some spacer. Add another image. So you would see we have the man command checking the manual pages for the man command. Let's go and add this. Let's just do this quickly now. Control paste. Let's add here another block for an image. Let's go update this and check the preview. Let's go back here. Let's see. Perhaps we can go and put the spacer down here. And then go and add the description of flags, what flags are all about. Control C. Let's update. Preview. Let's add an image here. Now let's go and add another image here. The list directory. Then this one. Control C. Then let me just check here. Let's go and add also the ls-a flag. I'm just going to go and do this as quickly as possible, guys. ls-a, ls-a2. Then let's go add the ls-a, add the image related to that, ls-la number 11. Let's add the description here. We can see now the next image will be displaying the hidden files and the files inside of our terminal, the current directory. So let's look for that image, upload. That will be number 12. Let's first update and preview. Now let's go and check how it looks. We have the flags up to here. So let's go and add some more content. Let's copy this. You would see that the WordPress.com platform here is very smart, and it converted the files that we have here that has the same numbering system, which is a numbered list. And here, we didn't have to go and do anything for us to be able to generate the proper kind of block that we can use for creating an ordered list. Now let me just go and add some more here. File size, date and time, and file name. I won't be copying this, guys, because if I try to copy it and paste it here, you would see it will be generating a new block, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to go and manually type this, date and time, file name. And I'm going to delete this block. Don't need that anymore. Now let's go and see what will happen if I go and try to copy all the information here as one block. And if I paste that here, you would see that's the best way for you to transfer a numbered list from Microsoft Word to our WordPress site. Okay, at least you won't need to do the same thing that I did, from where I had to retype the three content here that generated a new block when I tried to go and add this three content here. At least this is something that you will already know, and that's something that is worth knowing when you're working with list. From Microsoft Word, you're transferring your information content from Microsoft Word to our WordPress site here. Let's update this. Okay, let's check. Let's see if it's still okay here. And there we go. We now have our ordered list in our WordPress site. Let's go back here. Let's go and add this information or image. Let me just go and copy this first. And add an image here. That will represent the long listing. And here, for the new block, let's copy and paste the next set of content. Okay. Had a problem with the upload. Let me just repeat that. Okay, so we're good with this. Let's go and update. Let's look at our reference here. Now we have the image and this set of information. Let's copy this. Let's first go and upload the image. Long listing directory, regular file, and its description. So we can see here the directory, the regular file. Same here. Let's add this blocks and the description of the file permissions. Now let's go and add the following explanation. For the file permission and next set of paragraphs here. At least you're getting to practice really how to add some content to your WordPress site here, guys. If you're doing a different blog, at least you're getting some ideas in this video with regards to how to work with paragraphs, images, and let's see here. Let's add this next image. Let me also go and copy this already. One thing that you will need to do when you're doing this, everyone, will be to proofread your article because sometimes you might miss some, let's say, character while you're trying to upload. Or let's see here, right now I made a mistake with the image that I uploaded, so let's replace this. So you would see we have an option to replace the media that we've uploaded here. So let's go and upload. I believe we're already at here. Owner group, file size, name of file. And then let's paste the note similar to the one that we have here. Let's also add the cd command here. Let's add a spacer. And then this. And here we have the man for CD that doesn't show any manual entry for CD. Let's add that image. Think this is not the image for that, but let's just go and look for the image that we need. So we have here the man CD. Let's just move this up. So at least we don't need to go and remove this anymore. Then add another image. The one that shows the CD dash dash help option. Now you're getting to have an idea on how you will be working on some content for your site. If you're going to be working for a project, or you're going to be working in a project for a client that would request that you build your site or build their site in wordpress.com, at least you have some ideas here and it's easy for you to go and work with this platform. Okay, and let's go and move this up. Now I want to go and put a heading here, so let's go and we can see that there's a dash dash help option here. Let's go and add that. You would see no add block is appearing here. So I have selected this image and I'm going to add a block here and then add that paragraph. If in case you encounter that situation from where the add block is not appearing, again, this is the trick there, guys. So we have here dash dash help option. We can go and add a spacer. Let's have that spacer here. Let's update. Preview. Let's see how it will look. Okay, we can just go and do some editing later on. Now let's go back here. We have the man CD help and then the CD help information. So let's go add another block here, an image block. Upload. CD options. Now let's go and copy how we can go and navigate using the CD command. And again, we would want to add another block. I believe this is already the image that we need for that. Okay. CD dot dot move one directory up in the folder structure. And the remaining commands here. Through C. That still doesn't have any images. Let's go and update this. Preview. Let's see. Okay guys, now let's go and add some more images here. So we have the pwd command. Let's go and add a spacer. Let's duplicate this. Then move this down for the clear command. Duplicate this again. Move this down for the echo command. Duplicate it again. Now let's go and see how that will look. But let's first add the pwd command here. Let's add a block. Let's update. And let's go and preview. Okay, so there's the pwd command. Let's go and continue adding some photos here. Let's go and first check how it looks now. Let's see here. I think this will already be okay for me. We can actually go and use the HR line here if it's more visually appealing, guys. You can go and replace the spacer here. I just wanted to use the space here as a clear separator for the command, the description, and the image example. Now let's go and add some more images here. You would also see here, if you try to go and highlight the image and hover, there's another option for you to add a block, and we can also use that for adding additional blocks. Now let's go and try to see the update. Let's go and preview. Let's see here. And there's the update. And for the final part of this lesson, guys, I just want to show you here how we can go and use the snipping tool for creating screenshots or taking notes of what's happening on your screen, and you want this to be included in your personal blog. Let's say, for example, if you're planning to create a walkthrough of certain challenges that you're doing for programming or coding, and you would want to have a journal using your blog, this is going to be very useful. So I just want to show you here how that is done. Let's say I want to create a screenshot of using the terminal and switching user. So you would see here, guys, we have the SU rod here. I'm just going to go and create a new snip, and we have here our snipping tool, and it's very simple. Just create a new snip, and then it will highlight your screen, and you just need to drag, unlike the print screen on our keyboard that will be getting the whole screen of, or the whole screenshot of your whole monitor. This snipping tool can help you specifically highlight some parts of the display of your monitor. Okay, we can even add some text here. Okay, so let's just go and have a small screenshot and save this. 32 su command. So this is how I usually do my blogs, or for example my tech blogs, and I would want to go and create some screenshots for my website. You would see here, guys, that we can go and create screenshots of the display in our monitor using the snipping tool. Now let's go and copy this. I'm just going to put that here, and now I would want to go and switch back to, and let's see, that's another image that I want to take. At least now, guys, you're seeing here the process for creating your own personal tech blog. Su command 2, and copy this. This is how I do it. You might have more efficient way on doing this. Just let me know. And as I've always told my student, teachers can also learn from their students. So I highly encourage my students to give me some suggestions and recommendations for improving our lessons. Now that we have this, let me just save this and go back to our page here. Now let's go and add that final content or those final images in our blog here for using the Linux terminal. There we go, guys. At least we were able to finish our lesson here. I know it's been a long video, but I'm hoping that you got some ideas here on how you can go and work with some more blocks and some ideas on how you can go and perform some layout redesign using the WordPress.com platform here. Just let me know, guys, if you have any suggestions on how we can go and improve this. And again, please do share your work. I would love to see your progress and your projects. At least we can go and give our opinion and we can collaborate to help one another out in improving the projects that you have. Okay? Go and update this. Let's check here. And there we go. So thank you guys and see you on our next lessons.